Well, there's not many people in the room. Where is everybody? That's strange. Is the broadcast not... Good evening. Is the audio alright? There's not many, I can't believe there's not many people in the room. I think there might be a problem with the broadcast, and I don't mean that funny. It's just that normally by now the room really gets full quick, and it's like people have been coming in and going out. So if everything's okay, let me know. This game is pretty cool. Now, I have played around 40 minutes of it and got stuck. So obviously on the stream tonight, I'm going to start it from the beginning. It's very clever, very beautiful, very Journey-esque kind of type. But it looks... it's a puzzle. It's tough. Hopefully when we get people in the room, we can all start helping each other, so... Let me just see on Twitter, see if the notification went up. I saw a puzzle and it looks good, reminding me a bit of First Tomb Raider. It's, you'll see in a minute, it's really, it's different. Yep, the notification went up, so the room should hopefully get a few in. But I'll wait because there's been a lot of people asking about this today, and I'm on for quite I'm on till at least 11 o'clock tonight, so. And apologies already, which I'll say more than once in this room, but if you can hear the fan, I don't make no apologies for it, because I ain't turning it off. Because it's hotter than Satan's kitchen in this room. And bar me sitting naked playing games, the fan's staying on. My fish, if you want to know how warm it is in this room, my fish tank increased 3.4 degrees in 2.5 hours this afternoon. So much so, I had to, it was due for a water change anyway, and normally I put tepid water in because it's tropical, it just saves on the cycle of heating the water and wasting electricity. It's, I had to put cold water in. It was getting, like I say, it raised 3.4 degrees in less than 3 hours. I'm trying to search for all my new phone details, and I've got a really bad feeling that I might not be getting this phone I'm all excited about. Because the story goes, you guys that was in the stream know I applied to get a Galaxy S7 Edge to upgrade my phone. So the story went, I ordered it on the 20th. I told you guys I was waiting to be notified and stuff. Now, the only notifications I'd ever received was 2 emails. One saying thank you for your order, and one saying this is your account, order tracking. So when you clicked order tracking, from that day I went to the site, and for the first 2 days it said we are awaiting clarification. So basically meaning the check-in. So that's when I joked and laughed and said, well, I doubt I'll get it. So fast forward to Monday, it's still the same, and I've had no more emails. So I click the button because there's like a question mark, and it comes on and says your handset is delayed because we're out of stock. However, if you wish to change the colour, give us a ring and it may speed up your process. So I waited a few days. So yesterday I rang them because I've had no further comments. So I rang them and got in touch with the bloke. Nice bloke. Can I help you, sir? I says, yeah, la-di-da, this is my order. Can you tell me what's happening? He says, oh yes, they're out of stock. He says, however, I can tell you now they have just come back in stock today in our factory, and they are processing the orders. So you may get the order sorted today for tomorrow, meaning today. If not, should be ready tomorrow for the day after. So at 4 o'clock this afternoon, nothing. No emails still. The same thing on the website saying we are waiting your handset. So I thought, okay. So I rang them again. Got through to the same guy. And when he put my information up, he says, oh yeah, it was me you spoke to. I says, oh right. I says, well, can you give me an update on what's happening? He says, because when I rang you yesterday, you told me they'd come in. He says, well, there's been a bit of a delay in the factory. I says, oh right, okay. I says, well, I'm reading a message that if I change colour, I can get it tomorrow. I made some bullshit up and said I'm going away on Monday, as everybody does when they want a new item. So I turn around and says, is it true if I change the colour? Have you any others in stock? He says, well, let me check. So he checked. He says, we've got black in stock. Do you want that? And I went, yeah. I says, I'm going away Monday. I says, can you tell me though, if I have that now, will it be? He says, if you have that now, I change this on your account and you will get it tomorrow. No problem. I says, so same account, same deal, whatever. He says, yeah, no problem, same deal, whatever. I says, and it's coming tomorrow. Yep, no problem. That was at 4 o'clock. 5 minutes ago, before this stream, no emails at all, and the tracking on the site still says I'm waiting for a gold one and still says not in stock. So I've got a weird feeling something quite ain't right with this. And I've been getting really excited about this phone, and I've got a feeling it ain't coming. And I will be so fucking pissed if it don't, I can't tell you. Anywho. Again, a few more have arrived in the room. Welcome, guys. Obviously, I'm going to stream this from the beginning. I have played about 40 minutes on my own. Got stuck very quickly, so that's why I'm starting again from scratch. One, that's because we're supposed to. And two, I'm hoping you guys are going to help me when I'm stuck. Another point today, I have been accepted in the Everybody's Golf beta. If a few of you probably got it today. It starts at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning till 8 o'clock Monday morning. And it's an online test. So, yeah, I will be really disappointed, John, if I don't get that S7. I really will, mate. Because you know what you like when you've got some new shit coming. It just don't ring true, though. Because Nicky Wilson, who comes in this room a lot and is one of the cranky listeners, he actually has sent me a picture of his that's come today. Because he told us on this chat where he told us about the deal. And I asked him, and this is what another worrying thing, I asked him tonight, I says, oh, well done. I says, can you tell me what your communication's been like? Well, to doubly make it even worse, he told me and showed me that since yesterday, he's had 6 emails. 6. So again, that kind of does not add up to me. Nicky, who ordered his like last week, has had 6 emails all yesterday leading up to today, and his phone arrived today, and he got verification this morning. I've had absolutely fuck all. Nothing. The only thing I've seen is on Saturday it changed from we are waiting to be checked to your phone is out of stock, it will be due on the 28th. So anyway, yeah, I'm looking forward to the Everybody's Golf. By the by, I said I was going to do Euro fishing. This is interesting and funny. This is going to be another stream. I bought the Eurofish and it's down to 10 quid. I played about 2 hours of it this afternoon to get into the swing of things. Really like it, really good fun. It will be great on the stream just to chat and play, but fucking hell has it got bugs in it. It's littered with bugs. I had the game crash twice when I was trying to watch. I was showing Ricky. I'd got Ricky on the stream on SharePlay. I says, you've got to get this, mate. It's a real good fun. It's got multiplayer. It's got online and everything. So I fucking... Here we are. So I fucking shown him. 30 seconds into my first tournament, the twatting thing freezes and crashes. Just littered with bugs. And I'll show you tomorrow night. So Rickster's here. Don't look like I'm getting my phone, mate, I'm afraid. Just been describing in the room. I'm getting fuck all messages with the phone. And they've told me I've changed and ordered a new one. Not getting nothing. Which is bullshit. It is hotter than Satan's bollocks in here, I'm telling you. But I have just had in my fridge my last bottle of tonic water, and it's cold. Yeah, it is, mate. I'm getting no information at all, no updates. Still saying fucking... We're waiting on order. It's not even changed to a black one. And Nicky, as I've just described in the room, he's had 6 emails since yesterday. So, I'll be so fucking disappointed because I've done the fatal thing and ordered a fucking case as well. That'll be me again, falling a bag of tits, come out sucking my thumb. Anywho, shall we crack this fucking game on? You just been YouTubing spiders in Oz. Used to love a bit of Sega bass fishing. I'm telling you now, guys, when I stream that tomorrow night, you'll enjoy it. It's good fun, but fuck, it needs fixing. Okay, boys, new game. Let's crack on and get ready with your fingers on the chat because you'll be fucking helping me. Warning, this will override your current game progression. Trophies and secrets will remain intact. Do you want to continue? Yes, I do. It's a bit warm for coffee, John. I'm afraid, like I say, it's fucking cold in this place. I know about the case. It was I've gone for one of them fucking, what they called, you know, the goat cases that stick to mirrors and walls and shit. Well, I nearly pulled the trigger on one of them that were $30 fucking until, so this ain't a bad thing. I went on eBay and they were all over eBay and they'd work perfectly fucking fine and they'd $3 fucking. $3 for the same fucking thing. So it's not that big a deal. Anyway, here we go, boys. This is beautiful, by the way. I'm tempted to stick a bit of whiskey in this tonic water, but it might taste a bit shit. What do you reckon? I've got a feeling, though, this is going to go down like absolutely fucking lightning tonight. And it's my last bottle. Apparently everybody's getting the dicks out for tomorrow's reveal of Far Cry 5. Everybody's like going fucking apeshit mental, aren't they? Excuse me. I'm going to be burping and all kinds of shit, so apologies. Can you guys actually hear the fan? Is it interfering with the noise? Because I've got the fan blowing on me ear and it's like, Anywho, let me just tell you now, the game tells you fuck all. You literally look, move the left stick and you get up. And I'm going to change my glasses soon because I've got my sunnies on. Let me tell you another thing. Everybody's golf's only 5 fucking gig. Although it might be the testers. So guys, anyway, you very quickly learn, and obviously because I've had about 40 minutes, what I'm going to do right now is do exactly what I did the first time and probably be a bit quiet. So one, you'll pick up what I'm doing, and I may just tell you what I'm doing as well, and I'll just show you what I did. It's all about the music as well. It's one of these atmospheric games. I didn't check that last time. Nope, didn't think so. Can't remember the controls either. Like, you find all this out yourself. You do some sort of weird shout by holding triangle or tapping triangle. Primal's a game I've not played enough of. I'm open about Far Cry 5. I've never been a Far Cry fan, as you guys know. Although I will say, everybody knows that Far Cry 4 was a real good move forward. It just was a bit too open-worlded, but I get why people liked it. However, I'm hoping this Far Cry 5 goes another step in a different direction and makes it a game that I'm really interested in. Give it a minute. Wait and learn what you do. This game's really clever, but I got fucking stuck. But you'll get the premise of obviously what it teaches you in a second. So I'll be getting to the place where I got stuck very quick. Now apparently I've read, because apparently I've got the Edge magazine sat at the side of me, and the Edge has done a brilliant review of this month, but I've not fucking read it yet, which I may find myself reading it. So what I quickly learnt looking, and I do know for a fact that that tower that he looked at is a very pinnacle part of this entire game apparently. It's a very central part. Don't know why yet, I've no idea. So I initially first saw this plinth down here, and I went running down here to investigate, because like I said, you've got no information, fuck all to tell you, nothing. So I'm then looking and I'm having a quick glance round and I'm thinking, okay, not bad. And then I'm thinking, right, let's have a look. So we go round here and get up here and I try the shout thing. Nothing happened. So I'm now seeing all these animals, look, rabbits or whatever. So I'm now trying to think to myself, okay, what the fuck's all this about? Then I turn round and notice that on the horizon. So this is when I figured the first bit out. And by the way, I do like his default run speed. That is his default speed. It's a decent speed. It's quite good. So anyway, look, I first saw this and thought, okay, let's have a fucking look. So we then go round here and it's telling me the triangle. And it disappears, flies off, look. That changes to stone, and it goes all round, and you think, okay, what the fuck? Disappears. So I'm now thinking, I notice it again down there, look, and it's running down there, and it's gone flying down to all this lot. So I then figure out it's lit that first thing up, okay? So I'm thinking, okay, I now do the triangle. Now watch what happens. So that first fox disappears, or rabbit, and it's lit that up. So I now clearly know that I've got to find the rest of the fucking things to do something. I also then notice that's unlocked this one. And this is where the first little kind of puzzle came in. So the puzzle came first, so I'm thinking straightforward. All right, we'll go and do this fucker then. Let's find the light. Yeah, let's go. Whoa. Mr. Piggy don't want to let me fucking by, does he? Okay. So I'm then having a pottle around. But I then noticed down here, I noticed other piggies. And they're eating. I noticed these things they're eating are on this fucking tree. So I pick one up. And leg it. Now these start to follow me, look. Hiya James, welcome to the stream. I do it nightly. I've also got a UK podcast, if that's what you've never been before. Cranky Gamers UK, if you want to check it. So this piggy, look, comes after me. So we're now eating, but guess what? I can now walk by. And get the second scream. Now, boys, let me tell you this much. I don't bother going down to the plinth because there's no need, because I know that's where I've got to go. So I'm now looking around the island and I notice a big shiny light down there. No fucking chance of getting down there, but I'll show you what I could do. So I'm not much further than this where I'm stuck, so you all best get your thinking caps on. But I will say, I read in Edge they originally put a health meters but scrapped it, but I left the fruit and food for the animals. Have you played this, John? I didn't think it was out until midnight. Listen to the podcast for around a month. Nice one, James. Hope you enjoy it. We are a crazy bunch. I'm mad as a fucking hatter, so that's nothing new. So anyway, boys and girls, let's try to see if we can get to... I think obviously, guys, we've got to get the first lights, haven't we, to unlock this island. Now, I'm not going to bother going down there because I did do it in my first play of that first hour that I played while it was under NDA. Now, there's no way I can get there yet because it's in the middle of the fucking island. Now, if I go swimming out there, I've read that if you go into the sea, you get eaten or killed. But you will also see there's a lot of platforming and shit because anything that with white backgrounds, you can see in a minute, look, you can climb. Oh, just read the Edge review. I'm glad they haven't put health meters in. That was a bad idea because I meant to jump, and that's being fucking patient. But anyway, we can discover, because obviously that's what the game's enticing you to do. I should have remembered as well how many things we'd got to collect near the plinth. I don't know if any of you guys remembered. You see, we're back to where I started. Oh, I might as well collect the plinth now I'm here. Oh, I've come in the back end. Okay. So how many is there? I've got another 2, haven't I? Another 2 to unlock. I'll tell you where I'm going to go. I'm going to go up here because I've not been up here. Like, how are you supposed to get up there? Oh, look, there's a light there. That's the one on the island. Oh, wait a minute. There's one up there and one over there. I think that's the one on the... No, I've just been there, I know. That's the one on the island. So the 2 I need, obviously, are these 2. We've just got to figure out how we've got to get to them. No, shit, bollocks. No, can't jump. See, I think this... I'm tell you what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to have a swim out to the sea just to see if you do die. I mean, I'm guessing, I don't know what you guys think. If you look at that, I don't think you're going to be able to climb up there. I think that's going across that bridge and right across here, don't you? I need to go and I need to change my glasses because I can't see shit. I think we do need to go round here, though. I really think this is the way to go. And I remember playing it for the first hour that I did do a lot of... I found a place where I could climb and I could actually see one of the lights, but I couldn't reach it. And I'm sure it was round near the pigs. Is it actually going dark in the game? Or is it me and my sunglasses making it extra dark? Or is it a combination of both? Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. It is going dark, isn't it? This is a big game, James. This is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is a big release that's out at midnight tonight. But it's also, I think this won a couple of awards at one of the keynotes and stuff. Yeah, I think the sun is setting, because I can't see shit, I can't. What's that? Oh, it's just a pig. There's somebody up there, look. The lighting and shit is amazing. But I will say it's exceptionally fucking dark. Yeah, the art style's beautiful. I couldn't tell you, Mark. This is an early review copy that I've had for quite a while. But somebody else will, because I think somebody's pre-ordered it. I think John's actually pre-ordered it. Oh, you've got to be able to climb up there. Why is it telling me I can dive? Oh yeah, I know why it's telling me I can dive, because I've got in the middle, haven't I? Oh yes, yes, yes! It's called Rhyme. It's massive, this game is. It's one of the biggest releases. Oh, I found the third one, boys and girls. Come on! Boom! It's beautiful lighting. Oh, Nicky, you and your phone, you pig. I don't look like I'm getting mine, mate. I really don't think so. So depressing. So the last light I've got is way over there. That, though, there, guys, that big thing there is a very pinnacle part of this entire game, apparently. So the last one to get is where the beam of light is. Yeah, the last one's pointing to that, yeah. But I'm just tempted to go back to the plinth just in case something happens. So we've got to make us way up there, I think. But I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm just going to nip down and cash in this other one just in case something happens, because we don't know. It might just do. One more to go, look. Do you know what's I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen. When we get the last one, that's going to clear. That is going to rise up into the air to let me up there. So we need to go to where this last one is. That's another game, Mark, I've not played a lot of, and I wish I had. 'Cause that was a beautiful opening first hour or so of that game. Last Guardian. I had a very good email from somebody today. From one of the PR companies that was giving us a bit of stuff to test for the show. The lighting's a bit shit though, innit, when it's dark. Actually, I don't know. I'm not coming here. I don't need to be coming here. In fact, the lighting's fucking awful. I can't see shit, guys, here. When do you get to shoot zombies? You go away, Rickster. This game's too intellectual for you. You know that. You told me today you've not even finished Journey. Oh, we need some light, guys. The light's appalling. I actually can't see nothing on this screen. And I hope it's coming through to you guys, because I literally can't see shit. I know I've got to go up there, but I do believe I've got to go at it up there. Yeah. So, it's a bit stupid to do it this way. I know the lighting's gorgeous and shit, but Christ. Whoa. I can't swim any further than that. Hopefully if I keep going in a straight line from this part, I can see. Yeah, I'm going to change my glasses in a minute. Give me a minute. I just got a bit disorientated. Right, so we think it's to the left, don't we? Going to Wentworth on Sunday to what? To watch the BMW, you jammy git. Really? How much is that, Nicky? How much is that costing? I'd love to go to that. I went to the... Oh, you stupid fuck, Toseland. I went to the BMW many, many, many years ago. A long time ago. So the light's over there. Oh, you are kidding, man. That is great, that is, mate. Hope you enjoy it. Be a good one. Well, boys, the first part of this puzzle that we're struggling with is quite simply... Oh, wait a minute. It might not be as difficult as I'm first thinking. Wait a minute. Fucking hell, we could do with some light, couldn't we? And that camera angle is staying where it is. I can't move, that's your lot. But I'm clearly, I've got to jump across to that white point there. But I don't like the camera angle and I don't like the lighting. Yeah, do that, mate. Get on there. I bet you will do. Bet you will do. This is Rhyme. This is a big release today. Midnight tonight. Don't be this camera angle shit. God, that took ages to do that. At least the sun's coming out. There was somebody walking through that door. Did you see him? Oh, look at the lighting and shit. To be honest, Nicky, I've only watched the first session this morning. Isn't Stenson... If Stenson's leading, which I think I've had a whisper on, he'll take some shifting. Stenson is a really good front runner. And that course is kind of meant for him. Do you think I can drop off there, or shall I walk down? Oh shit. Oh, that'll do though. Oh, I like the way you don't die after a bad fall. You don't die, you just like respawn. Boss renewed the box at Norwich next season. Oh, that's a shame for you, mate, that is. Yeah, that's a shame, mate. What did you do? Tell him you didn't want it? Or is that some kind of punishment? Haven't you been doing your work very well? And that's your punishment for next season. So then, boys, we have light. So the first introduction to the early part is really cool. I think I'm going to stand on this thing before I start wallering it. Oh, he's walking on, he's walking on. Oh, it's the fox! Boom! I'd have liked to have been stood on that, though. I'm not going to lie. Don't need to be. Don't need to be, boys. Music's beautiful. The camera angles, though, are a bit to be desired. You're on too early for me. Oh, break. This game looks like Zelda on the Switch. Oh yeah, the art style does, yeah, but it's really clever, really nice. Oh, look at that. Boom. Is that a bit of a joke, Craig? Obviously. This is a beautiful game. What this is, I will tell you now, I don't think it's very long. So if that fox is twatty barking, why can't I get up there? That's got 4 point. Christ, it makes me ill within 5 minutes. You need to take it easy, mate. Got to take it easy. Not one bit of sickness for me, got to say, and I was more worried than anybody. But you've got to take it easy. Don't just fly into it. And by the way, a couple of people have got in touch with me about them saying it makes them a bit dodgy. Just have a mess about with your different controls. And what I would really recommend for you is don't have turn on. Basically go with the default settings. What has that water done to this level? Has it put water through here? It has, hasn't it? Evening, Parrot. This is clever. That water came down here. Oh, that's not bad then. That's the waterfall that was up on the right hand side, so that's no fucking good, is it? It's not a collectible or anything. It's not doing anything on the thing. Okay. Bit weird. That water certainly did them. It's not hot. Well, that's what it does, boys. I missed it. Like I has this platform for a bit. Get up, you donkey. There you are then. That's that little puzzle I'm finished with. Does VR affect people who wear glasses more because they have bad... No. No, I've got glasses, doesn't make no difference. It's all about the motion. It's your brain. If you're not used to it, as I've said many times on the show, it's all about that a human being knows the brain. When you are in motion, you feel motion. VR gives you the feeling of being in a proper place. So any motion, therefore, that does happen on screen, your brain is waiting to feel motion. It doesn't, because you are not moving. So what you have to do is just take it a little bit of steady. I mean, like I said, I just hammered Farpoint, never felt sick, never did. I was going back. You remember me saying at the beginning of Farpoint when I said if I move sideways I feel a bit squiffy? Don't even feel like that anymore. 100 mile an hour co-op, it's so fucking fantastic that you just forget it. But if you are feeling a tad squiffy, just take it nice and steady. Looking a bit Doctor Strangelove with those shades. Yeah, look a bit cool, don't I? Must admit, not bad at all actually. Looks a bit cool. think this is a game for some of my really expensive headphones, isn't it? The soundtrack's beautiful. Ho 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 ho, I've figured this puzzle out already. Watch this, that's just caught my eye. Ah, fuck it. I love games like this. Seriously, we're getting to shit now that's just brilliant. I love shit like this, I do. This is fantastic. It's a bit weird though, isn't it? So that's at midnight, and I do believe, I'm going to have to check my email soon, but I do believe I'm only allowed to show you so much. Till after midnight. So I will actually have a break in a minute and go and have a look at my emails just to double check what I'm allowed to show you, because there was a really strict NDA on this. Because obviously it's puzzle orientated, like you guys have just seen. They don't want people knowing all the puzzles. Although I have to say, although I have to say that people in the street, I don't see why they've done such a strict NDA on how much you're allowed to stream today, because people, like say you guys, if you wanted to buy this, you wouldn't sit watching it, would you? So it's kind of, 1 second, somebody's at the door, which is strange. 1 minute. Alexa, bedroom on. What's it going to do? Okay. It's going to do something. Sorry guys. Bernardo's. Don't you love it? Yes, Bernardo's knocking at my door, and then he came back from over the street. There was nobody at the door, So I opened the door and went out, and then there was across the bloody road. And so he came back, and I said, can I ask what you want, mate? Because I'm in the middle of streaming. And he says, what's streaming? And I went, I'm a video games reviewer, and I'm streaming. Oh, right. By the way, before you watch me do this puzzle thing here, and you think, why isn't he getting it right, all the controls aren't exactly as you think they are. Swatted? Yeah. I don't think they do that in this country, do they? Okay, this is a bit of a good one. So that's certainly there. Probably would, mate. So I bet I've got to go and move this, and wait a minute. I think I've got to go and move something. I have, look, it's on a dice. Wait a minute. They're not that bad. They're not bad so far. So obviously I've got to move this lot. Squiffy. My word, to patent that word, didn't I? Everybody who listens to the show knows that's my word. If I've got that in one guess, that's not a bad guess, is it? So am I going to... Right, let me figure this out where this is going to go. Okay. So it needs to go there, look, on the left. So I need to drag it just a touch across. About where it is, but just about here. Yeah, it's a beautiful game already. You can see it is, can't you? It's lovely. I love shit like this, like I said. You ordering a takeaway? No, I've already had my dinner, Craig. I had chicken, just a bread and catch it day, as we call it in these parts, when you just raid in the freezer. I had homemade crinkle cut chips. Fucking, I'm a mile off. Homemade crinkle cut chips with southern fried chicken breast. Tell you what is a ball ache though. How much is this guy's on digital on PlayStation tonight then? Catch it, you prick. All right, not too bad then. There was in a deep fat fryer, but don't forget I've got one of them active fryers that uses a third less oil. I don't think that's right, guys, do you? That don't look high enough to me, because look, if I've got to line that up there... I don't think this is right. Needs to be closer where? To the wall or towards me? Do you think it needs coming down this channel? Boom. What I'm going to do though, guys, I am going to pause this a minute and just double check my email, because I don't want to get into trouble. Because we obviously have people, I've been reported before from nice people to some nice people that reported me once for playing Diablo. Remember that fiasco? So bear with me. Oh, and by the way, have you guys seen, now I might as well come on here and gloat and say, I told you so, but you've seen the big announcement today on Twitter where it's been leaked that the PS Vita 2.0 is going to be at E3. Just thought I'd drop that out there for you. But I won't say I told you so. Alright, well, don't you just hate getting a mail delivery fucking thing? Right, let's just do a quick set. So if this is a bit boring, guys, if you want any questions, just drop it in. Really, oh yeah, I've been saying on this show for weeks, haven't I? Days about 2.0 Vitas coming. I told you they would. I knew why they would, because of the Switch is so popular. And get this, I'm still egging on that tie-in with the PlayStation Now being streamlined just to PS4. I just think Sony's got some really cool plans, and I think their E3 now is going to really be centric round Vita 2.0 being portable, be it linked to the PS4, having PlayStation Now and all that bollocks. I think they're going to really throw at us something which, I tell you what you're going to get people saying. You're going to get people saying it's a Switch combater. It'll bury the Switch. I know that Nintendo's separate. I'm not saying it'll bury it, but it'll really eat into it, won't it? Because people will be saying, shit, this is crazy. Right then. Here is, right, embargoes and restrictions. No video content can be streamed before 5 o'clock tonight, and at this time you can only show contents from stage 1. So I'm sorry guys, I've got to stop. So that is a shame, bit silly, but I have got to stop. You've seen section 1 and that is it. So yeah, they probably have been working on it for a while. I'll pop yeah, sorry about not streaming. It's a shame. I'd like to carry on because I was enjoying it, which is a really big shame. But like I said, this is a really big get. This is one of the strictest NDAs that I've had. It really is. I tell you what, I'm more disappointed with that I can't stream the beta of Everybody's Golf tomorrow. That's the real sad thing for me. Because I'll be hammering that at 8 o'clock. Really will be. I should be hammering that at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Starts at 8 AM. Friday till 8 AM. Monday, which is going to be cool. So it is. It's a big shame I cannot stream any more of this. Tomorrow night, I think I can. I don't think there's any. I didn't read any. Is it just tonight? I'll have to have a check. In fact, I'm going to drop them an email. Actually, I don't think I'll get. I don't think I'll get a reply tonight. But I can't see there being any problems when it's fully. I guess after midnight I can carry on. Let me just read that email properly again. But there's definitely a. Definitely an NDA on it, that is for certain, which I knew that anyway. So let me just grab that again and let me have a look. So here is the review you requested. No video contents can be streamed or posted before 5 today, and at this time you can only show content from stage 1. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get in touch. Oh, wait a minute. There's a review sheet, a document that I can open. See if that... Right. Right, here we are. Thank you for taking time to play Rhyme. Before you begin, here's a few tips. There's no right or wrong way to play Rhyme. Progression is made through puzzle solving, but there is also many hidden spaces and secrets to discover. An average first playthrough should take roughly between 6 to 10 hours, depending on the time needed to solve certain challenges. I'm not going to read what's in this because this is like really helpful and it's obviously my private email, but the fox has got a pinnacle part to play. Nope, that is the document. Let me just tap that document and see what that is. Nope, I am going to drop him an email though, just to literally say. But like I say, I don't think I'll get a reply. Well, there we go. Might get a reply though, because I don't think it's from the UK. I might be getting a review copy of that, by the way. I'm glad you brought that up. Morrowind. To be perfectly frank though, I'm not 100% sure what exactly it's just an addition to Elder Scrolls. I never played original Morrowind, so that's probably me. That's why I'm not quite well up on what it's going to be, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? So I'm guessing it is just an extra. It's obviously a full-blown expansion or extra purchase. Is it going to be tied to more story, or is it a separate entity? I mean, anybody a Morrowind expert that can enlighten us? Well, guys, I've just refreshed my mobile phone page again, because you know that's what I've been doing. We are currently awaiting the arrival of your handset. That, to me, doesn't tell me that's coming tomorrow. And it's still saying the Edge Gold. So ain't that a kick in the balls? It is a kick in the balls. So let me put my iPad down. Expansion to ESO, more story, but you'll need the... Yeah, I've got the original. I've got the original disc. In fact, I think I joked with Ricky today to say, I bet you it's going to be jump on it, try it for the show, have an hour or two playing it, and then sit back and say, this is a game I wish I played more of. Because ESO always does that to me. It always comes on and says, this is a game I wish I'd played more of. So... Shall I change my glasses? Because I can't see very well. Oh God, it's so bright with that then. What do you think about the 1 minute silence today, mate? Do you think it will change things? No, of course it won't change things. It's the same vicious cycle, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It like Paris twice, same vicious cycle. Same today. Everybody's on top of it because it's just happened. 6 months' time, there'll be something else happen and it'll all kick off again. This one may last a little longer because it's children, obviously. It's just the world we live in, I'm afraid, and I've heard a lot of people now the shit's settled down as such. People are saying kind of the same thing. You know, it's the world we live in, and apparently it's come out today the guy did work completely alone, and he made it on his kitchen table. So, Did I get a beta invite for Everybody's Golf? I have already mentioned that today, Gaz. I have got it. It's installed already for 8 AM tomorrow. The only sad thing to me is I can't stream it. I would love to stream that tomorrow. But I don't think you can. You get a free theme as well, by the way, anybody who's not got into it. I will ask on this stream, and I bet Ricky's still in here, I'll even throw it out there. If anybody has got a beta code for Everybody's Golf that they wouldn't mind just chucking our way, that's not going to be able to play it this weekend, if you've got a spare one you're not going to use, would you mind just dropping me a line? Because Ricky forgot to bloody mention it. He forgot to reply, didn't he? Because whenever I send that guy a tweet, he ignores me. And I hope he is still in the room. So I sent him two, I think. Here's the beta link to get onto Everybody's Golf. Don't miss out. And he just completely ignores it. And then when I told him today while we were chatting on Skype, oh, look, this has arrived, he was like, oh. And I said, you didn't click it, did you? No. There you go. Oh, dear. Just 1 second, guys. I'm just going to change my bins so I can see. Using my 3D printed stand. I'm only picking my phone up to see if I've been given a text update from my phone. I'll shut up about my phone soon. Christ, I can see. Holy shit. Ah. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. Nope. Bullshit, bollocks, bullshit, bollocks. And then again, there's no point in... No, just me talking to myself, getting shit done. Yeah, well. What day is it today, guys? Is it Thursday or Friday? Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Thursday, May 25th.
Thought it was Friday. Thought it was Friday. I was contemplating doing some co-op in Farpoint this evening, but I thought, no chance in this heat. People will be keeling over. I think there's some more sale items appeared in the PlayStation Store today. By the way, Ricky tried to talk me into buying Rory McIlroy's golf, because that's £3.95 on the PlayStation Store right now. So if anybody wants Rory McIlroy's golf, it's the cheapest it's ever going to be, and it's about £3.95 right now. And he went to make himself a coffee. It was telling me, you've got to get it at that price. You know my thoughts on it. I was looking at it in the store, and I thought to myself, £3 odd, why not? And I was looking in the store, and I looked, and I went to the bit to look at some video. You know how you scroll up in the store, and it shows you the video and whatever you. And then instead of the video, because it was just a montage of the trailer, I went to look for game broadcast while he was making himself a coffee. So I went to look for the broadcast. There wasn't many about, but there was some screenshots. Click this one screenshot, and this one screenshot popped up, and I waited for Ricky to come back, and I said, listen, I've put this in my basket, I was going to buy it, and he was like, oh yeah. I says, but I'm sat staring at a screenshot now that's just made me get it out my basket. And he says, why, what is it? And the screenshot was a scoreboard of somebody's game, obviously his name at the top, and then all the golfers' names below it. It was the last round of a tournament he was playing in, and it said, whatever this guy's name was, 81 under par, and Jim Furyk was below at 10 under par. And I just looked at that picture and went, nope, done. Because right there in one picture basically sums up everything that's wrong with the last few years of Tiger Woods / Rory McIlroy's golf. 81 under par for 4 rounds of golf. That is like just the most fucking ridiculous thing I have ever seen. And I know it's a video game, and I know it's a golf video game, but Jesus Christ. So even at £3.50, no, not happening. It's not. But there are a few decent games in the sale today, I will say that. Oh, big news I've got to tell you. Forgot to mention this, was going to save it for tomorrow, but being as we're not playing a game and we're chatting, someone has kindly donated an Elgato to the show. So I got in touch from last night, and the guys even actually said I can call his name out and everything and tell you guys, but I'm going to save that till the show on Sunday, so it's a bigger audience. And so an Elgato is coming. So what I've got to do tomorrow, I've got to reinstall the Alienware. Or not, no, let me rephrase that. Not tomorrow, because I've got to reinstall the Alienware somehow or some way. I've not got the Alienware file that backs it up automatically, and I know Mr. Para's going to help me here in a minute. So I just base it. In fact, Para, I know you're still in the room, so you can answer me this, because being as it was yours. Question. It's full of everything. It's got fucking games galore on it, but it's chock-a-block. It's really chocker. Am I right in saying, this is my way of thinking, it's a long time since I've pissed about with PCs. So I get the Alienware, download a file of Windows 10, stick it on a stick out the way, go and get onto Dell's website, get all the drivers for the Alienware, put them on the stick, basically then just wipe the system, install Windows 10 clean. Do I need to get that NVIDIA shit thing that comes on? Because I always go through that NVIDIA thing that updates the driver automatically and all that stuff. So is that a download? So I probably need to get that software as a download. Is that, in a nutshell, what I've got to do? So that is a simple couple of questions that you can answer me. I mean, I used to reinstall and build PCs years and years ago. It's just that I'm so rusty, I've not done it for ages. And I think I spoke to you, Para, about it a few months back, and I'd got it set in my head that I thought I had to do all kind of magic shit to do with the Alienware, but you don't, do you? You just basically just make sure you've got all the basic drivers, like the wireless internet card and all the shit off Dell's website. So I'll go and get a link tonight. I'll go on that. In fact, what I might do tonight is sit on there and just download stuff to a stick. NVIDIA Experience, that's it. I like having that on there because it kind of controls, it's just comfy to have on, I thought. And also this time I won't just pile a shitload of stuff on it. Because what I did when I got it and it was exciting, I got every PC game on it because I wanted to have a look at how good it was. But if I'm going to use the Elgato and then start streaming Switch games and VR with my ugly fat face on the helmet, I want a clean system. And I think if I actually do wipe it clean completely and just stream games on it, and I could even stream a couple of PC games now as well. Yeah, I might. I'll see what I'm pretty busy tomorrow, but I might have a word with you on Skype or something just to I mean, it's all I need is a refresher. You know, mainly things like a link to where I get the stuff from, or a link to where I can get Windows 10 from. and basically just had to kick it off because I've not reinstalled. I mean, the only time I've reinstalled Windows 10 was when it was all automatic, when it came on a couple of years back or whenever. So actually from a fresh, clean start, then no. But I'm guessing it's not two things. Did you guys see my fanboy picture I posted on Twitter today that arrived from the USA? Rhyme, Darren, the reason we're not playing it, mate, is because I can't. It's under NDA. I've just played the first hour, so if you want to have a look, this stream will stay up on YouTube, so you could probably start the stream again, and you'll watch the first hour of it. That will probably make your mind up. I bet it doesn't work. What? The Alienware? What? You mean the Elgato? Mate, it might look, probably not. But if you mean the Elgato, it'll work fine because I've used a streaming device before. I just didn't have the right one. In fact, if anybody wants my old streaming device for 40 quid, give me a shout and you can have it. I've got an Ava Media one, and that does basic things. It doesn't do what I need it to do. But I've got a real basic one. Rhyme was very enjoyable, Darren. I think everybody in the room thought it was really, really nice. It's very Journey-esque. If I just show you this screen, look, if you're still there, this is the graphic style. It's beautiful. And the music is really nice. It has one 3.0, I think. I think on the left side of it, it's got two 2.0s, and I think the one on the right is 3.0. I do believe. Because I think you do need a 3.0 for the Elgato, don't you, if I'm not mistaken? But can I not buy a hub as well? Or if you buy a 3.0 hub, does it have to come from 3.0? Yeah, I know, yeah, because I've watched all the videos, because I was going to buy the Elgato, but I just didn't think it was worth me chucking 80 quid at it for what it was going to be for me. But the point is, I can't play the game, Mr. Jelly, if you want me to play Rhyme. I can't. It's under NDA until midnight. I've played the first hour. If you really want to watch it, go on to Cranky Gamers YouTube channel. This stream will be on there and you can watch it from the beginning. So yeah, I apologise. It's not my fault. I cannot stream anymore. Not until at least midnight, I don't think. So apologies. But if you want to see the first hour, it's obviously will be on YouTube. Seems a lot of people are interested in this game, though, I must say. We can also set up OBS. The thing is, Parrot, it's all in the new software. The HD Elgato brand new software, it's all included. That's the whole point why it got me interested again. Because I have set up OBS before and I know how to do it, and I've watched some walkthroughs. But apparently, this new shit can do it all automatically. I'm sure it can. But I have actually got videos lined up, because that was when I was. No, but OBS is in the software. Is in the Elgato's new software. They've incorporated it into it. Because that's what got me interested in it again. But I have watched a video of how to set it up completely to get brand new stuff. I've watched a video, because when I was deciding yesterday, when I said to you guys I don't think I'm going to do it, I'd watched like 5 videos, and this one particular video was fantastic. It literally got you, switch it on, PlayStation 4, click this, open OBS, start one thing, get your main picture, start the second one, webcam, which will be my camera that stood there, Third picture, he showed you how to do graphics, so I could put my Cranky Gamers emblem on it. Fourth one, he showed you how to do frames around your picture, and it was one of the best walkthrough things ever. Absolutely fantastic it was. And I've got the video lined up in my history, so literally it was 10 minutes. Oh, and then he showed you the next one. Next box was for my Yeti microphone. So really, once I've got the Alienware clean, I'm going to stick it on the coffee table, plug my PS4 in as a test, back to the telly, camera set up, Yeti mic set up, headphones on or the VR on or whatever, and then we're good to go. And obviously, I've got graphics, you know, I've got my new graphics for the Lego character, I've got the graphics for Cranky Gamers and all that stuff. Let me tell you now, Mr. Parrot, about the green screen. This is the next stage, by the way. Remember me talking a few weeks ago of the latest and best Logitech webcam? You know how I said I'd upgrade from the 920 to the 930E, which is a better quality picture, which I now do my unboxings on. And then I said to you guys, I noticed that Logitech has bought out one that's called the Logitech Brio, which is a 4K one that actually does 4K pictures. If you download the software for that Brio, it's got an automatic green screen in it. You haven't got a Brio, have you? No way. Ah, yeah. But the Brio is 170 quid. But CEX had one for about 130. So if I'm being honest, if this goes well and in a few weeks or a few months it's still going well and I'm still doing it and I get a really good setup up, what I might do is then get a Brio to do the green screen behind me and have all sorts of shit going, and you know, it's a start. It's something new, it's something different, and you know, it's a good move forward. But the Brio looks really cool. To be honest, I was a bit pissed when I paid for the 930E, because I think if I'd have known about the Brio, which I didn't know about that until after, I think I wouldn't have bought the 930E, but I'd have saved up a bit more and bought the Brio. That's what I would have done. So yeah, don't matter though. Little steps and all that. I've got to stop. I'm still staring at this fucking screen from my mobile phone. I bet you have what... Do you know when you're waiting for shit? Do you guys do what I do? Like, just keep refreshing it again and again? Like, I think I've refreshed this 10 times since we've been talking. It's doing my head in. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get up and grab my VR, because I want to show you the skins that I was going to show you yesterday, by the way. So, 1 second. Let me just take that off. Grab this. And I want to grab it because... I want to grab it. I've got the Euro fishing. I could start a fresh stream and do some of the... Sorry, Mr. Freeze, I've not looked, mate. I was just informed there was some good sales on the thing. I could stream the Euro fishing. Instead, I could have an hour on that for the rest of the night. I need an hairdryer. Anywho, let me show you this cool shit. You're not going to pick it up well on this camera, because obviously it's the PlayStation camera. But obviously you're not picking that up. This is like a... It looks like a... what's the word I'm looking for? Carbon fibre. Like red carbon fibre. And it's got like edges there. Piece on the top. The front, obviously. The sides. And then what I've also got... Some of you may have seen on Twitter. I ordered one that's here. Let me grab this. There's this here that was going to go on there that says Cranky Gamers UK off eBay, but the twat sent it in blue and not red. But I've contacted them and they're going to send me an extra red. If anybody wants a Cranky Gamers sticker, by the way, they can just ask me and I'll send it them. Actually, that one's a bit big. Oh, I hope no, I've told him I want the big one and I think I could do with a little one. Shit. Yeah, the little one's going to look better, innit? Oh, bollocks. The little one's going to fit better, and I've ordered the big one. Ah, balls. Balls. Oh, haven't we got a nice person in the room, look. Oh, don't we live in such a great society? Hey? With all the shit in Manchester and all this stuff, and we get a knobhead like that in the room. Is the little wonder. Honestly, Jesus Christ. What world do we live in? Honestly, what world do we live in? You sad man. Sad, sad man. Wouldn't you just love to meet people like that? Seriously. What's the way what way are they thinking? Do you know what I mean? What is the mentality of people such as this person that warrants that does this? Do you know what I mean? Mate, I tell you what, I wish I could live in McDonald's, but I can't fucking get to one because there ain't one round me. But seriously, fucking hell. Knobs like that, what a sad... Yeah, I am, but I'm just going to let him carry on a bit. Because people like this, in today's society, with all the shit that's going on in the world, there's only one idiot that looks bad. You know what I mean? I'm actually not fat, mate. I'm a bodybuilder. It's just the camera's round. Sorry. Open your eyes. Oh, do you? Oh, don't, please. Please. Please don't. The last person that came on here, by the way, people tracked him down, by the way. Do you know that? It was really cool. We found out where he lived. Oh, is he an American? Oh, of course he's American, isn't he? Ha ha ha! Love it. Nah, Mr. Freeze, calm down. We've moved on from that bit. I think it's like... No, I don't think it is, because the guy from the other night that got banned is... You know... But I'm leaving this guy in because I just love it today, like I say, in society. There's only one fucking idiot that looks bad. Do you know what I mean? I mean, look at him. Oh, you are great. Sad world. Do you know what makes me laugh more than anything? That his time that he's spending is sat in this room. Yeah, but then I will kick him off as well. But the point is, he's actually spending his evening to sit in this room to type that. I mean, what other stuff could he be doing? Jesus Christ, it's crazy. Still waiting for the replies, because I might be able to stream this a bit earlier, you see. So if it is actually midnight, we can actually carry on. Well, no, he can't have girls, can he? Don't be silly. Anybody jumping on the free Fallout that's this week? Well, why are they making Fallout free this weekend? Am I missing something on that announcement? Is it like, is it online that's free? Taco, you must have had bad things happen last year. People feel bad for you, man. You are having... Just let them carry on, guys. I think if you ignore them, they'll go and bother somebody else, won't they? And if you don't, I'll just fucking ban him anyway. You do know Fallout? Yeah, I think Fallout 4. I'm expecting big Fallout 4 VR announcements at E3, Para. Because I think we're getting it on PlayStation as well, to be fair. I think they're gonna have... I know that for a fact they're working really hard to get VR pushed on either console or definitely Vive. Are you still playing the Vive a lot, by the way? I meant to ask you the other night, actually. Are you still picking stuff up for it? Anything pretty cool? You see, Mr. Freeze, I actually like Fallout 4 a bit better than the others. But I didn't play... I think I said at the time, I said it many times on the show before, that the point about Fallout 4, they gave it such hype prior to release, and all that. When it arrived, it was just such a letdown. We all thought we was getting a brand new, you know, IP kind of setting, or totally new. And it just looked so bad and so like Fallout 3. It was like, again, you may as well have just give us DLC kind of feel. And I think when that excitement of a brand new Fallout universe game had worn off, which it did for a lot of people very, very quickly, I think that's what let it down a bit. You see, let's take a scenario. E3 comes, they announce... The full Fallout 4 game's now available on Vive, on Oculus and on PSVR. Either it's 20 quid or whatever. Cost or whatever's irrelevant. What I actually think... I think that just might be a test bed. I just think it's a test bed for moving forward. Very much like Farpoint, I think is going to be a great way to move forward. And like I said on the streams the other night, I honestly believe there's bigger things planned for that game, that gun. I really do think, like, Call of Duty's going to have sections, Fallout's going to have sections. I mean, you imagine now, these people that are doing the Fallout 4, okay, they're trying to get VR to work. They've probably been working with the motes and all that shit. Imagine now they've got open source Farpoint gun to work with. That changes their whole dynamic. They're going to now say, okay, we've now pushed it to PSVR, brilliant. But look, get your Farpoint gun picked up and we're away and we're kicking ass. Because like Farpoint does, that one gun can be represented with many different guns within Farpoint itself. Also the fun cartoon game, which I've not picked up yet actually, I ought to pick that up still. The fun cartoon game that's used in that's got an array of guns. So I just see great things getting, and I tell you something, I will say this guys as well, the amount of people I have seen that's bought Farpoint on reviews or gameplay of people. I think I've had 4 messages this week from 4 people that's bought it just on my stream the other day and me talking about it on the show on Sunday. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's one of the greatest things I've ever played. It's the immersion of it, the play of it. It's like that moment that you think, Christ, this is like something I've never done before. And I'll still stand by the fact that the thing that makes that and takes that to the new level, or the next level, is its accuracy. Its accuracy is what completely sells that mechanic. If it had been art, or shit, or just not hitting stuff, you'd have been like, yeah, okay. But it is so pinpoint accurate that you guys sadly didn't see me using the sniper rifle at length. When I played that 4-hour session last Saturday, I was on left side of the map, Eric was on the right side of the map, he was taking care of ground stuff. I just got the sniper rifle in my hand and they were like aliens jumping on top of the mountains, bloody miles away. And I was just literally holding it up to my eye, bang, 3 shots, reload, and it was a whole new level. That it was so accurate. And if it weren't so bloody hot, I'd be playing it this week. But it's just crazy art. I'm really interested in seeing what the Vita 2.0 is going to be like, though. And if they do push what looks like what's been said, it's obviously going to be portable. I think it's going to be very heavily linked, connecting with your PS4. And if they somehow can then do the PlayStation Now tag onto the back of it, you imagine having a Vita new edition that's like got an OLED screen that's fantastic, 2 sticks, God forbid 2 sticks, no touchscreen shit. Oh, I don't, Para. I think it's a great idea. I think it's a great idea. PS4 Pro? No, I don't, mate. I don't think there'll ever be a PS4 Pro Slim. One, because I don't think it needs it. Two, it's PS5's just the next way forward. It's obviously they're going to work balls out. I have heard something else today, by the way, that you know my fun thing I keep saying, I hope they drop the mic and announce the PS5. Apparently, again, a lot of leakies are happening. Apparently, they are going to actually make some announcement of the PS5. Whether it's kind of on the scale that I said, but that's doing the rounds as well. Because they were saying it regarding they need to like just have a comeback against the Scorpio, basically. Now, if Sony only just show games, which is pretty good, yeah, PS5 will be out in 2018, no question. Even the specs have been leaked, and the person I didn't say this, by the way, because a couple of people emailed me and said, "What's the information?" It's readily available online, but I just want to reiterate to you where the leaks come from. Okay, is this one guy who's very famously known for leaking Sony information, and just to back him up, he predicted PlayStation 2 stuff. He predicted something about the PS3 when the PS3 was just in development, and he actually leaked a picture of the connections, because it was going to be HD and HDMI, I think, or something like that, and he leaked the back of the console absolutely months and months in advance. So he did the PS2, got everything 100% accurate. He leaked the picture of the PS3 connections. 2 years down the line was proved 100% accurate. So the guy who that is, he's the guy that's leaked all the information about the PS5. 8 teraflops, coming out in 2018. So the stuff that he's leaked, he's the guy that's never got anything wrong before. I know there could be a first time, but if you want to know where the information's come from, that's where it's come from. It's the one guy who somehow gets this information. So it's not just like a crazy ass shit that's on the internet. It's the guy who gets a lot of stuff right. So, but I still go back to the old thing, and I don't want to go over old ground, but it is just like now turning into like a phone mechanic, where it's just we in like 2-3 year cycles. It's crazy. Was it 10 teraflops? I thought it was 8, I'd read. Oh, God, that'll be a machine and a half, won't it? Do you not think, though, and I think I might have touched on this a few nights ago, we are heading down that road of this competing with PC kind of mechanic and releasing consoles way quicker than they've ever been done before. Do you not think we're in a way now where, like, the kind of buzzword is this teraflops bollocks? Yeah, but let's go back to floppy disk, Craig. I think, imagine how many floppy disks you can store in a fucking box. But the point is, do you guys not think we are getting a little bit et up on this teraflops shit? I mean, let me ask you this. Prior to Scorpio and prior, I think, just a bit of PS4 Pro, when did any of us as console gamers know what the fuck a teraflop was? 1, we didn't know. 2, we didn't give a shit. But now it's like the big buzzword that, you know, these machines had 1.6, the others had whatever. Scorpio's having 6, and now we're talking PS5's going to have 8 or 10. I think now, at the minute, this has become a little bit too weird. I was waiting for you to pipe up with that. You go and sit in your little room and play your PC. I mean, as a person that was a PC gamer originally, then went to console because I just was fucking sick to death of having to keep buying hardware to keep up with the latest shit. And you all know that is true, and we're not going to argue that fact because it's a well-known fact. But I do also agree it was enjoyable. It is enjoyable. We all like getting new tech, banging it in a PC, and it was great. I used to love it. But I then turned into a gamer where I just didn't want that anymore. And consoles were starting to get, you know what I mean, starting to get a bit just better consoles for what I wanted. So I now say I'm really sad to see all this teraflops bullshit because it never bothered us before. To be serious, to drive 4K at 60, you'll need... I'd heard 12, but I think, aren't they though, if I'm not mistaken, and you probably know better than me, but you know how Sony have like overclocked the Pro to be like push its maximum? Couldn't they chuck the 10 teraflops in and give it a boost? Oh, please no, Datebox. God almighty, no. God almighty. The day if that ever... I know that Microsoft were touching on that. That was a bit of a leaked bit of a say, weren't they? And they quickly swept that under the carpet. If that ever happens... In fact, that was talked when we knew that they was bringing a new machine out and they denied it and then mentioned the Scorpio. They cannot bring a console with swappable parts in it because they might as well just shook the whole fucking thing in the sea and let's all play a PC. We may as well. Sony might as well sell the devil to the PC market, as did Microsoft, and they all chuck everything in there and we all play PC. Mega CD32. Holy shit, that was a monstrosity. I will give you a link. I've mentioned this guy before. He's a crazy man. He's really funny. I like him. Go and check a guy on YouTube called 1316 Killer. He's mad as a box of frogs, but I love him to death. He's really cool. His mainstay was Blu-ray 4K reviews, but he's like slightly gone into the gaming side of things because of trolls giving him shit. Because he doesn't like YouTube gamers making lots of money off regurgitated information, which he actually is 100% spot on. All like the big YouTube gamers, all they do is just quote, make a video and quote shit that everybody knows about already, and then they get revenue for it. But this guy's really level-headed, and the reason I'm telling you to go and watch his videos on YouTube, in the last 2 months, he's had a real push for retro gaming, and nearly every day has been unboxing Sega Mega Drive, consoles, discs, Mega CD32s, and he's connected them all up to his big telly and he's been showing you the old games. He's even had a piece of hardware running that gives you proper 4.3 and like ghosting and shit. You go and watch his videos. One, you might find him funny, but I will say this, he's as crazy as fuck. And you might tune into one of his videos and think, oh my god, this man's mad. Just stick with him. He talks a lot of sense. But he actually makes me laugh. When you get to know the guy's videos, he makes me laugh, and I watch his videos quite regular. 1316 Killer. It's brilliant. And if you're into your Mega CDs, he's shown some cracking footage lately, and he's actually quite helpful of telling you what to buy and how to get this to work on a big modern TV. You need a piece of hardware called a Frame Meister, apparently. And it's a box that connects all these old consoles in, and then he's able to pass through to HDMI and get them on your screen. And like I say, he's got a lot of good information. It's a cracking set of videos. Why I'm plugging videos, please go and watch what's the fucking thing? I tweeted it today. Zero Escape. What's Zero Escape reviewer? Crazy man. I'm getting old. Zero Punctuation. Make sure, just if you don't watch his videos at all, just go and look for Zero Punctuation Prey review. Now, he is really a niche market, but he is one of the funniest reviewers on planet Earth. And if you have played Prey, you will enjoy his review even better. Because he's kind of not serious and all that shit, but God is he funny. And I just tuned in tonight before I streamed of his latest one, and it's the Prey review. Had me in tears at least 3 times. And you might have to watch it 2 or 3 times because he talks so fast, you miss half the stuff he says. But he's really good. Blue tack up that rampage. Cool. I want to show you a picture of my poster that I did. I put it on Twitter today. You can get graphic accelerators for the Amiga 1200s now. Holy shit, that's cool. But this poster, go on my Twitter and have a look. It's one of them blueprint posters. And it's the old PS2, or is it PS1? It might be PS1. It's the PS1. What does it say? Sony Corporation PlayStation DualShock controller. And it gives you the patent numbers. November the 12th, 1999. And it's one of them big blueprint posters. But it's not a cheap one, because it weren't fucking cheap. Because it's been printed on, like, real thick cardboard. And I really, if I could get one, I'd like a nice wooden frame for it. But it's on that wall there, and it's really cool. It's on my Twitter account from this afternoon. I might actually ask my brother to make me a frame. Still checking my emails, guys. It's depressing. Tell you what I will do, when I get the... I'll obviously get an email about Rhyme either later on this evening or tomorrow. If I can stream it all from whenever, I will carry this on tomorrow night. But I also will stream some fishing, because I want to show you the bugs and shit. But it's actually really interesting and really good fun. But it's so bugged, it's not even funny. Wow, they nice. It's bank holiday this weekend, isn't it? Which means... Are you saying posh lad from our poster or somebody else's Amiga? That's the only trouble with this chat, it's a bit behind, isn't it? Commodore 64 was the one that I played more at the time. That was the one that I really got deep into. I did have a VIC-20, but they were the poor man's computer, weren't they, at the time? And I'll never forget, I bought my Commodore 64 from a lady down the street that ran a catalogue, and she let me have one on her catalogue. It cost a fucking fortune. I think it cost about, I'm sure it cost, I've got it set in my head, and bearing in mind it was catalogue, so they took about another 150 quid on top. I'm pretty certain that when I had my Commodore 64 brand new one Christmas, it was the first thing I ever went and got myself, because I could pay it weekly. I'm sure it was over £300. In fact, quite considerably over £300, like pushing towards £350. And it worked out at something like fucking £3.11 a week. But yeah, I remember that. Well, my email's full of shit, as usual. How about we set up an Amiga emulator on the Alienware and stream Lemmings? Oh my god, I used to love Lemmings. God, I really did used to love Lemmings. Holy shit. Sorry guys, just writing an email. Do you know Defender? I know that's a different game, but you know Defender, the game? I used to hate that thing. I'm guessing everybody is. I'm guessing that the weather tomorrow night's the same. Tomorrow is same as it's been today. I'm guessing. Elite Frontier was my favourite 10 frames per second. Wasn't the original Elite on the BBC? It was, weren't it? Because I remember going to a friend's house once. I'd never been into computers. I think his dad had got a BBC, and he was showing me this new thing called Elite, and I just thought, what's this? Cannon Fodder. I played Cannon Fodder absolutely a lot. That was really a game I played a lot of. By the way, or is it Scorchio tomorrow again? Shit. By the way, Par, I meant to tell you, I'm getting really tempted with one of them, you know, them 3D printers A8s that somebody's bought in this room that I'm going to look at. When we was talking about the A8 the other night, I went looking at it and actually, like, really getting interested in it. And what's amazing, that I know it's kit form, and it's a derivative of the Prusa Mark 1, and I've watched a video of somebody building it. Do you know it's only 140 quid? And I'm like, wow. One, I think I'd actually enjoy building it now, looking at the video. And it's 140 quid. For a printer with a heated bed and a bed bigger than mine. And I can run Cura on it and everything. Oh, have you gone for that upgrade? What you gone for? The multi-filament upgrade. But yeah, 140 quid for that A8. I mean, it's coming from China. But holy shit, don't you think that's got to be, it's worth it, isn't it, really? Even though it's in kit form, and the video I've seen, and you said as well, that I know you're a clever engineer and shit, but it looks pretty straightforward. Multi-filament, thought so. How much does it cost, if you don't mind me asking? It don't matter if you don't want to tell me on here. But I saw a couple of videos with them talking about the upgrade. A few people were talking about it. I was interested in how much it would cost. Because, funnily enough, that A8 that I'm talking about as well, the upgrade you can buy for that is auto bed levelling. So I'm actually really tempted with that at 140 quid. But I'd feel a bit pissed if I spent 140 quid on the kit and couldn't fucking make it. What, just for the upgrade? You are kidding me, aren't you? I, honest to Christ, thought you was going to type something around 60 or 80 quid. Why is it 300 quid? What kind of part is it? I was just thinking it's just a hot end that you take the other hot end off and stick another one on. Why is it 300 quid? Holy shit. $218. That's, why is it that much? Holy shit. Are you going to be able to get anything back on your other one? Is it a swappable part? Or do you have to keep the other part on? Anyone remember the Magnetic Scrolls Adventure, the Porn Guild of Thieves, etc.? Oh, the old... Yeah, them I did, but I wasn't into them games in that time. Great to finally say hi, Toz, and you all, and I will definitely be hanging out on here with you. Love the podcast, you guys, and chat. No problem, James. Have a good night, mate. Don't forget, every night, you're quite welcome. And thanks for listening to the show. And don't forget, guys, I didn't announce it yet, but don't forget the show next week is on Monday. We are recording on Monday night, bank holiday. So don't forget. So I don't want 50 million emails on Sunday or Monday. Where's the podcast? So you're warned. I've just thought, if I don't get my phone now, I've cancelled my loot crate, haven't I? So that'll be a double kick in the balls then, won't it? Your anti-gravity case for your Galaxy S7 has been dispatched. It's due tomorrow as well. Ah, well. Yeah, I think, obviously I'm not going to stream it. I might actually have a bit of an early night and catch up on some TV, actually. But obviously, if anybody's like late to the room, but I don't think they are, it's the same people, don't think you can see this first hour of this game. Hopefully I'll be streaming this tomorrow. So, thanks for being in the room, guys. I know it was only an hour, which is a shame, but it looks a cool game, and I hope some of you go and play it, or buy it at midnight. I think it looks cool. I probably might have a tiny bit to say about Everybody's Golf tomorrow, but obviously we probably can't talk about it a lot, but I might just sneakily tell you a couple of words about it. Winter Games was fantastic, by the way, Craig. Played it to death. I was into all my shit, you know that, into my decathlons and stuff. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Sorry to be cutting it a bit short early, but I need a drink. I need the loo. And I'll be back tomorrow night with hopefully a lot more of this. We might get through all this game and play it to the end, I think, if we can. So until tomorrow night, guys, really appreciate being here as always. Hope everybody stays cool and doesn't melt. But thanks again, guys. I'll speak to you soon, and I appreciate it as always. Good night, guys.